Oh no, it starts on this button. Three, two, one, go. Okay, so I have a 3 hour PB. That's the time to beat. Okay. I'm not gonna go for anything fancy schmancy. It's just gonna be a run trying to do the route. I know there's an hour plus of time save. That's the sad part. All right, lock in. Let's get it.
So you have I want that I have this you make their one.
Blake's upper side though. He can just go out the other stairwell. Or no, he might just come all the way down here when he's unloading. I don't know. Because the way I did it was when I was up there, I just kind of...
I'm gonna go to that, so I'm gonna go to the thing around the corner.
I'm going right to the dumpster.
To get rid of what?
Not to get rid of, just unload everything. I'm not gonna do Hell Run. I want to do Hell Run. I'm not going to. Three. Ugh. I was okay. Whatever. Whatever. Don't worry about it. I need to practice early game. I'm aware. Oh, right. I don't have flash. Duh. Whoopsies. Actually, yeah, that's true. What would I do? Would I consider buying this again on digital just for Switch 2 if it's that much faster? Because I already know digital is like...
The thing is, will digital be faster on Switch 2 though?
That's the question.
The hardware might be so fast on an old game that it might be negligible at best.
Yeah, I don't really see them optimized. I mean, maybe they could.
No, it's just that, like, look at how GameCube games play on Wii and see, like, the massive gains that you get when you do that conversion. When you play Wii games on Wii U, you don't necessarily get an absolutely massive benefit, despite the Wii game, because despite some of the Wii games being digital. Like, because I think they re-released Galaxy, right?
No.
I think they re-released a digital copy of Galaxy and
I
a
have
couple other games
no idea.
on Wii U. And it didn't really do a whole lot for the speedrun in general.
I'll give it one try. Whatever. I got it all of one time, and I don't know how it works, so there's no point in going for it continually. I just went modded to put my grade in. Also, apparently my junior senior GPA is like a 3.93. Which is like, okay. No, so here's the thing. I have 3 things that are not A's.
And one of them is Mia's?
Mia's class, and then like 2 of them, well, one of them is like art history, like ancient cities and shit.
I don't know why those guys take their class so seriously for people like...
And then, well, no, it was one of those, I got an 89 in whatever change.
That's what happened to me in poli-sci.
And then I think I got, well, it wasn't that, like, I just didn't do well on, like, the Poly Testing Center quizzes that were pretty much my entire grade. And then I think literally the only other one that, like, isn't an A, it's an A minus, is my engines class from last semester. Plus minus, whatever grade, like, doesn't go well this semester, although... That's not a lot. The only thing that it would be, probably Mata's class is probably the most likely to not get an A. And I don't remember if he does half grades or not. That's...
Uploading data.
Lee's class could go either way, but it's unlikely. Don't know why I didn't get a spin there, but okay. Sure, whatever. Hello? Let's see, do I get the vault this time? Probably not. Yeet. Alright. I might even do a run of this tonight. We'll see. I probably should drink more water, though. Oh, right. Lunch. Lunch is what? Lunch is whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's log in.
Uploading data.
GDR, I have Sam, I know that there is one with fan, no, with fan, with fan.
Grab the ledge. Thank you, Samus. Watch, I'm gonna save 20 minutes just by not doing any, trying to do any stupid strats that I don't know how to do. Right. Oh, okay, that's cool. Saved. Bruh, come on, thank you. Give me my angle. Again, not going for Adam skip. Every single Invisor I failed, I feel like.
Cool.
A.
I literally just needed to turn in two out of the 3 assignments I missed, just because he kind of hit them.
Ah.
At the last, like, I guess he forgot to post them. And it was just kind of last second. And I do remember him mentioning it in the final class. That, like, he forgot to post them and then still wanted people to, like, comment on them. There was course surveys. He still wanted, like, the stuff.
It's most valuable for a new course like that anyways.
Yeah, he's like, I really want the survey information for that reason, because it is a new course and it's the first of its kind and all this other stuff, and I need
It also, yes, it's like it helps with presenting to the university about, like, hey, why you should continue to teach this course.
And also he's presenting it to, like, other universities, like, all across the world, and, like, requesting that they start teaching the course, and, like, what they could do different. And he wants that more than anything. And when he forgot to post them, he gave the leeway. He ended up giving me leeway because I guess they was, like, technically way past the due date. Some of them were due in, I guess, like, March. And I'm like, well, I couldn't see it, so not my fault. Like, he, I guess, just forgot to have it auto-post or made a mistake when auto-posting on 3 of them.
You, like, scheduled it for, like, March of next year.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably accidentally hit, like, 2026, or it was on 2024 or something like that. It just never posted because the date never came.
Yep.
But, yep, that's all I needed.
So are we doing the contingency plan with the slides? Because it's noon, and he hasn't said anything. I'd even give him to, like, 6 o'clock tonight, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
That's the problem.
That's the problem,
Not
dude.
even remotely wrong.
That's what I'm like. Is like, yeah, like I'd give him till 6 if I knew it would, like, you know, maybe change the outcome of, like, yeah, he's not gonna do anything.
Okay, well, I can't have it on the online version. I need to have it
That's the quick cycle. There we go.
Slide. Want to make this just all black.
End of presentation.
No, like we already have the closing remarks. This is just going to be straight up black slide. Like,
Yeah, no, like what I was gonna say is put the like end of slideshow text on like the top right or top center. Make it seem like, you know, slideshow's over.
oh, just like the text that normally shows.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I think that's infinitely funnier.
Ah, I know how to do this.
Just go to slideshow, end of slideshow, take a screenshot, put it on, right? Windows Shift S.
I think it's Windows print screen. Is it Windows Shift S?
I'm pretty sure it's Windows Shift S.
Windows Shift S. There it is.
Ta-da!
Cool. Now I have to go into the folders, find the...
Oh, let's go up. Yeah, so again, another positive of practicing 100% is it's very good rando practice. But then again, rando is also kind of good 100%, but not really.
Ah, there we go. Now,
Bet you I also hit my goal time at 90% if I go back to it, just from practicing. Well,
you have your Sumerium content. Where is your Sumerium content?
oh, in my folder in HPC.
I might just take it on paper. Which is still more content than he will.
Yes.
So,
And let's see, isn't it the Sumerium burning off is because it's undergoing fission, right? And that's what's really. Then what's causing the thermal peak?
it doesn't. It's not because it doesn't undergo fission. It undergoes capture.
Yeah, but it's still. Is it still generating heat?
Yeah. Here we go. Sumerium section.
Yeah, I'm just confused as to why the Sumerium, like, burning off generates such a large thermal spike.
Why it creates a thermal spike? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're no longer capturing.
So you just...
So imagine a fission with 0...
Yeah, no. So it's just, it burns off, and then you're just not having enough soluble boron to keep it down? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure the, like, specific mechanism of what was going on there.
Cool.
I'm gonna give myself carpal tunnel. That, or I just need to figure out a better way to mash, which is also probably true. No.
Wreck.
Let's try that again. I can't. So, I think I just wasn't close enough to the wall and it didn't charge in time, but I got the counter. So, we'll take it. Poison. So it's really just a matter of it's outpacing the sensors in the cord with soluble boron then?
What do you mean outpacing?
Like, the generation of the thermal spike results from the poison just...
Depleting faster than the...
Well, yeah, but it depletes, like, really, really fast, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fact that he still hasn't done anything now.
I got the fast bugs. Let's go.
That's just really depressing to me.
Yeah? Blake, put whatever you want to talk about in the presentation. All you need to do is put 2 slides in. Preferably a little bit more than 2 slides. And given, that you've been working for the past month, I expect a little bit more than 2 slides, actually. I expect something like 6. But, that might be a little bit lofty, you think?
We can't have nice things.
Nope.
Nice things bad. So when he just plain doesn't show up tomorrow,
I cackle and laugh, and we carry on. Because that is just gonna be funny.
the thing is, he scheduled it, and I feel like he's going to be late.
Honestly, not my problem.
I know it's not a problem.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of, like, catering to everyone who's like, yeah, like, can you make this time work? Yeah, I can make that time work. And then, like, I don't know. It's just, like, really disrespectful to, like, everyone involved in the process.
What, to be late when you're the one who scheduled it?
Yeah. Because if not, like,
Why did we schedule around you?
yeah, like, if not, we could have just done it, today, yesterday.
I would have loved to do it today or yesterday because I had nothing to do. I would have loved to, like, literally be done.
Yes.
Because I'm genuinely sick of, like,
Yes.
working.
Well, I'm not, but...
I'm sick of, like, doing this. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to keep fixing somebody else's...
Yeah, that's kind of what it boils down to. Is like, why am I the guy that has to deal with everyone else's problems? But yet I'm told to constantly have my shit together, and it's like, well, there's a double standard here.
Yeah, sort of 100% is a double standard, and it's still annoying.
Like, in theory, I should be like just out-producing more. Which is why I don't think it's unreasonable to ask for slightly more than like the lowest paying job in the industry.
The thing is, when people say that they're good, when they have a good output in terms of like job quality,
Mm-hmm.
they don't actually. They're not. It's not true.
Yes, I'm aware.
Everyone thinks they have a higher output than the average person. Or, well, and then some people know they don't, and then just don't care, plain don't care. Maybe. Like,
Again, when compared against our class.
class is lazy, and the worst part is not as lazy as the previous ones.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, I know our class is lazy, but is our class average or is our class lazy?
I think our class is, like, literally just average.
Yes. Which means that I greatly outperform the average person, yes? So do you. Despite still not caring.
I literally was drinking in half of my classes. I literally don't care. I just needed the piece of paper to prove that I could do it.
Yes.
I already had the qualifications. It was just so that I could move to management once I'm done.
Yes.
Because they don't really like
Non-degrees.
non-degrees in management. Oh. Should I put the data and figures for single part on the slide? I'll put it in like a gray text at the bottom that's like not necessarily correct. Like this. You don't happen to have like the
For which one? That one?
yeah.
Not on hand. It's literally 1 pin on 29.
Okay, I'll just take a picture of the
Like, I'm pretty sure it's literally just like a tenth of a like it's a pretty big one on that's unfortunate.
I'm literally gonna make the diagram and then just tape it.
He's like 2 hits. And okay, maybe not 2 hits. What? What? Okay. Worst trade in a while. That's cool. Also, terrible RNG with just not giving me, like, up spikes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Whatever.
Okay, done.
Did you put it at the end or at, like, where the random slide should go?
At the end.
Okay.
So like there's literally the
Yeah.
end of slideshow. If you have more. You know, I really should duplicate that slide because I know inevitably we're gonna go past it twice. Okay, there's 3 black slides just in case. Just in case.
I mean, you want computer perms tomorrow?
What?
You want computer perms tomorrow? Just do it on your... Ooh, we could just do it on your computer.
Yeah. Because then it won't come to... It won't go through this stuff. I'll bring my HDMI adapter.
Yeah, it's chewy. Early. There we go. Man, really all I need to do is like play this game for a week and I swear I can probably get a 130. Like 1-3x and any percent. I'm reasonably confident I could probably do it. Literally all it's gonna take is just me playing this game more.
If I don't have this, like, his slides by 8 p.m. tonight,
Yeah?
they are not going in the presentation tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, I don't care if it's at midnight, screw him. I'm not gonna start,
Give him till 10.
Give him till 10?
Give him till when you go to bed.
I was already thinking dinner.
Give him till when you go to sleep. And then be like, well, it wasn't in my box when I went to bed last night, so sorry. I mean, not that it matters. It's literally arbitrary because I know it's not going to get done until 2 in the morning.
Yes, I know that too.
Like,
No, I mean...
I mean, I'm banking on it being done at like 8 in the morning. Truthfully honest.
He really is one to push it that far. Which is... unbelievably inconsiderate.
Yes, it is.
Like, at a level that I'm just like... Do we dress up tomorrow?
I am.
I should
I mean, I'm packing... I'm just gonna pack on Friday. I've literally got nothing better to do. Actually, that's not true. I'm probably gonna pack most of my clothing tomorrow.
Well, I have wife's family coming in.
Yeah, I know you have shit to do. I'm saying
And
I
if
don't.
wife is coming in for the first time and the last time ever, likely.
But yeah, no, I gotta like dismantle the Wii, the Switch, the computer.
Well, I have to show her around if she's going to own it. And wife's family is going to have expectations on they're just gonna have expectations on like doing doing as much as they can in
While
as
they're
little-
here.
Yeah, in as little time as possible. I just need sheer and like utter perfection. Because they're only here for 36 hours, which I think is insane.
Like, oh, they want to leave early in the morning. What are you on about? Graduation runs until 10 o'clock.
I don't think they get that.
8:30.
I've told them. And they're like, oh, it'll be done by like 8 or something. We'll
No, like, it starts at 7, and we're not allowed to leave until 10.
I genuinely do not think they comprehend. None of them have ever been to college.
You see, I could understand that part. I just don't think they understand the sheer number of people that are graduating. Because again, that's what's taking most of the, like, 3-hour time, 4
So,
hours.
I did tell them, hey, the graduating class this year is way smaller than normal, which is true.
Which is true, and it's still gonna take 3 hours.
The problem is, they used to do it in 2 graduations.
Yes,
Now they do it in 1 graduation because there's that few right now.
Hey, I'm fine with that. Means I will have a job, presumably.
You keep saying that.
I keep saying that, and then I keep not having a job. I'm aware. Eventually, I will be in a position where I will have a job.
Now, the thing is, I know you'll have one. It's just when.
Yeah.
And because nuclear companies are on this really dumb schedule.
And no one wants to hire because recession is looming. And I'm like, bruh.
There's actually, what was it? There's a couple companies that I've never seen. They've said they've never done this before. But this is the first time ever that companies are, having contingency plans. Like, more than one business plan, more than one projected business plan in the same year.
That's interesting.
It is interesting that it's the first time it's ever happened. They're saying the market is that crazy right now that they genuinely expect such an unpredictable situation. And they said like these tariffs could literally like make or break the U.S. and we have no clue and no data to support either side. Like even what's his name's company? Paid off twice. The guy that just stepped down.
Yeah.
At Berkshire and Hathaway.
Yeah.
Even he is like, I don't know. He just claims says he doesn't know.
Interesting. I can do all of the.
I don't think he's long for this world. Honestly, if I'm Warren Buffett,
Yes, thank
I
you.
don't think he's.
No.
He's 96.
Yeah, he's soon. And then he's gonna live for another like 20 years.
He probably will. But the thing is, when you have healthcare like that for your entire life, you just naturally are going to live longer.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. Well, I anticipate Friday not being that bad. Well, that's not true. Friday's gonna be pretty bad for move out.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be on campus. Consider how few seniors there are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is because all the freshmen have finals through Friday typically.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure my calc stuff was done Thursday, and I was like, hey, like Thursday night was my calc 1 final. Or calc 2 final. I was like, alright, come get me Friday. Or like, come get me. I don't know if I ever stayed till Saturday. But yeah, because all the freshman finals are at the end of the week. That's why I would expect it. That's just me, though.
It's possible. I don't know. I just take freshman finals.
Yeah, because, like... It really just depends. But if you're engineering... Which, I mean, there might not be as many of anymore. I don't know.
I've heard that it's really down.
Which is really weird.
people are all in this position of, like, are in this huge position of college degrees not worth it anymore.
The only college degree that's worth it is the engineering degree.
Or medicine.
Well, okay, sorry. Yes, I'm also of the opinion that the college degree isn't worth it. But if you're gonna go to college and get a degree, like, engineering degree is like, okay, yeah, you should probably go to college for that one.
There aren't a whole lot of fields I really feel like are necessary. Like, I feel business is actually kind of a waste.
Yes, it is.
But I think it's their version of insurance policy.
Sure.
They're like, if I hire only college grads, then I will inevitably have
Someone who knows what they're doing.
a more successful business. Which, you know, probably to some extent is true. You will like to have some more success, but the thing is, if you just hired people that didn't get degrees, then they wouldn't need to go to college, and you'd still get smart people.
You'd still have the same results. If not better.
Because you probably you'd be paid less, and they'd be willing to work for less.
Yes.
But most business stuff doesn't require any true thought.
No. Hello?
I'm of the opinion that more business is more vibe than anything.
Yes. Ah, damn. But yeah, it's like, okay, fine. Nursing, doctors, engineers. These are jobs I'm all like, yes. College degree, pretty good idea. But when you're like, oh yeah, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. If anything, it would make sense if engineering was seeing an increase. But it's not.
But it's, the problem is, I think remember, we killed everybody off during COVID in terms of,
Yeah, we're kind
quality.
of getting there, aren't we?
We're getting dumber because of
Well, no, we're getting dumber, but we're getting to that COVID, like, the COVID, like, crash out.
for schools, yes. And it's going to be like a 10-year wave, probably.
Yeah.
Because it was, what was it, second graders aren't even reading at a kindergarten level right now, and stuff like
I don't know. I'm not aware.
it was some crazy
It's
stats.
it's some crazy, yeah, like, it's actually, like, really disappointing. Luckily, I mean, like, it's still gonna affect my sister, but, we were kind of at the tail end of it. Like, we were already in high school, and we already had a really good education anyway, so.
I mean, if you were already above average at a certain point, you were already above average, and it doesn't affect the high schoolers as much, but it definitely affected.
No, it definitely, it does, it did, but not to as great of an extent.
as like a little kid.
Yes.
Because it definitely takes some hard.
Yes.
I mean, there's genuinely nothing that could be done about it.
Well.
I mean, other than parents sitting at home and feeding their kid.
I mean, you mean parents would have to parent, but, like, you know, they don't want to do that either.
People are lazy and will continue to be lazy.
So, actually, I wonder if then the selling of the university land is the better idea. If they are aware of, like, what's happening, not geopolitically, but, like, in the, like, United States world, and they think it would be, well, no, I'm saying specifically our college, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they're like, okay, it maybe be a poor business decision to keep all of these other branch campuses open when, like, for the next 10 years, they're not going to pay off at all. And you can just...
At least 10 years, and we don't know what it's going to be like after that, because the thing is, if the education standard drops that much because of COVID,
Yes.
it's going to take longer for you
To get, yeah.
get it back.
Yes.
Unless you literally just start the kids now, Which you could. You could start them. Not an impossibility. I do have a question. Do I wear brown shoes or black shoes for graduation?
What's your belt gonna be?
Well, here's the thing. If no one sees my belt, it doesn't matter.
Match the shoes to the belt.
I get it. But I have a brown belt and I have a black belt.
What pants are you wearing?
Probably khakis. I either wear my suit pants, but I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of don't want to wear my suit pants just because I want to keep them clean for business trips. But my suit is also snazzy.
Oops. There we go. Super.
I just don't think education's going in.
Positive. Anytime soon.
I think we're probably 20 years long. Or more. I don't think it should be a 20-year slump. I think it just inevitably will be.
Well, think about, again, then you have, like, the teachers who are from this time, or starting at this time, right? Like, you have to question the quality of that education, too.
Oh, the teachers that are being pumped in.
Yeah, like, to an extent, right? Because if it's anything like what we're seeing, and they're just using, you know, GPT degree, that, like, then consider what effect that has. And that's a lot worse.
I think AI is actually going to be a detriment to society.
Yes.
In a lot of ways.
Yes.
Because you're going to have the inevitable decline of human intelligence.
Well, the other thing is that you can't really, you can't really stop people from cheating with it.
No, there's no way to tell.
It's
the AI will
no.
continue
Well,
to
yeah, I was gonna
develop.
say like it's a ladder. It's a wall and a ladder problem. You know, like we build the wall higher, they build a higher ladder. We build the wall deeper, they dig a deeper tunnel. Like
There's nothing.
there's like it's just a continual arms race, and people are like, yeah, but you can stop cheating. It's like, no, you can't. People will continue to create ways to just cheat or get around the system or do whatever they can.
And it's getting easier.
And yeah, it's getting easier, and that's the problem.
In fact, it's kind of so in your face now that you're at a disadvantage if you don't do it.
Yes.
Because now someone that's got a C average looks like they've got an A average. The good thing, though, to some extent, is that I think we're reaching the end of it for a minute. In the sense that, like, I don't think it's going to progress.
Much. You don't think it's gonna get worse?
I don't think it's going to get faster. No, I do think it's going to get worse. In terms of what people do with it, I think it'll be worse.
But it's not gonna get. What do you mean by faster?
So apparently the way the algorithms are programmed
Mm-hmm.
physically can't change. Or like can't, without like an exponential increase in power and an exponential increase in like both electrical and computer power. There's nothing you can do.
Oh,
I
you
don't-
mean on the AI side of things? I thought you meant on like societal side of like it can't change faster on a societal scale, and I was like,
No, it can,
Huh?
it can 100% change faster on the societal one. I just think it physically, I
Okay.
think the technology physically can't keep going at this rate Unless you make some exponential changes.
Unless we make massive breakthroughs, which would, yeah.
Which we don't have right now.
Well.
No, but you need exponential.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, well, okay, you need something extremely innovative. I get that. It's just, I don't know what's in the, like, IT pipeline.
According to, like, the people that are working on it, though, they would have to redesign the models. And redesign, like, you have to redesign the infrastructure. And if you redesign the infrastructure,
yeah, it works.
You have to redesign the model.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're starting over. And the people at OpenAI have been saying something like,
Uploading data.
oh, we could 100% redo GPT-4 in like a couple months now. Which is very fast compared to what they would say. Like a year ago, I think they said it would take them 5 years or something like that.
Remember the route. Remember the route. Remember the route.
This is how society will inevitably decline.
Just gonna say, it's like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, but like the opposite way.
It kind of is like that because yeah, it is like literally the exact opposite.
Like,
you have all the
like
knowledge.
it's kind of the opposite problem. So you're losing all of, like, the labor side or the other side, like how to acquire the knowledge, or what the knowledge means. You just have the knowledge, and knowledge without context is useless. Not like kind of useless. It's literally useless. And that's how you get to a civilization that resembles the civilization from the Time Machine. Great, wonderful, magnificent structures. Dumber than a box of rocks.
Have you ever seen what movie is that? It's like the dumbest guy on Earth goes into he was in the military, dumbest guy on Earth, and so they perform an experiment on him.
Oh, and he's the smartest guy in the world, or
And
whatever.
then he becomes the smartest
Yeah.
guy in the world. Yeah.
But like everyone else in the world is like,
And he's saying like dumb stuff to us.
yeah,
And it's still like the smartest thing, most logical thing.
yes. Like, oh, I never thought of it that way. Like, oh wow, he's a genius. Guys.
He's like open the bag.
Yeah.
He's like, I just thought I'd stab it with a knife until it opened itself up. Or something stupid like
Yeah.
that.
There we
And
go.
he becomes president of the United States just because he is the smartest man alive.
Yes. This is already a much better run than I was on earlier today.
That box needs to go out to my car today.
Parking enforcement. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. This room every time, man.
The last time I moved in, my car was a little smaller.
Oh, that's right. Ah, it shouldn't be a problem.
What? It was...
No, I mean, like, yeah, it's like, oh, right, car. I gotta fit this in, like, a car, not, like, an SUV. My dad's bringing up his Jeep, though, so it'll be fine. But even still, I think I can fit most of this in my car. I think.
Well,
Well,
they're coming up for graduation.
they're going to have to take, like, one crate, I think. Just because I don't want to stack a crate in my passenger seat on top of my computer.
Well, it'll be easy, I think, for me because they're bringing a Lincoln Navigator. And
Okay.
then they're bringing, but keep in mind they're keeping 4 people's stuff in it, like 4 people's luggage,
Okay.
and then potentially mine, and then my car. I should have no problem.
You,
because
you should be fine.
I've always been able to do it in my car alone, without even usually like. But the thing is, this year my back seat is actually, or not back seat, my trunk is actually bigger, so I can actually fit stuff in it this time. Like that tote was like the only thing I could put in my trunk before, and it was like really inefficient to do so. But it's not anymore.
Come on.
I also bought a relatively rare bottle of liquor for Pennsylvania, for the East Coast at least. It's pretty hard to get. West Coast apparently is like everything. And I guess it's not rare, it's just really hard to get at manufacturer, and MSRP. I got it at MSRP because I happened to walk in the liquor store for... Someone wanted to get liquor, and I saw the guy eyeballing this bottle at the behind the counter, and I'm like, I want it. I knew what it was. I've just never been able to buy one for under $300. So when I saw it for $65, I was like,
Yoink. Steal.
I can't even go to a bar and get a single glass for like $65 most of the time. It's like I guess that's not fair. I can probably get it for about $40, $50. But by the time I do that, at the bar, the one bar here that actually does have it, I think it's $45 a glass. Like, per shot.
Yeah.
So I bought a
Which is
bottle.
another reason why I'd rather just not go out drinking because...
Well, the thing is, the liquor in State College is dirt cheap.
Sam is EMP 150.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to know which bars to go to for it to be dirt cheap.
I'd still just rather drink at home.
Oh, I do too.
Because again, $65 bottle, $40 glass.
Yeah, but they're probably buying it at the inflated market price.
Yes.
Even though they should be able to order it straight through the
Yes.
producer because they're a bar. And I'm not a bar,
Yes.
but unfortunately they're the same scalpers. They're basically scalpers.
Yes.
I spent more than $65 on the bottle that was supposed to, or this brand has like a stage, or like a tiered price range of like brands.
Yeah.
I bought the tier under it for more money. And I thought that was a good price because normally that's almost $200. It's only supposed to be like a $30 or $45 bottle.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, I'm kind of glad to be going back to the South because liquor is cheap.
cheap. Yeah.
Like, the cheapest liquor up here, I found a bottle. It's a 1.75 liter bottle. So a full handle. And it's called Canadian Mist. I bought it just because I'm like, okay, I'm already buying cheap whiskey. What's, like, the cheap whiskey was not bad. I was like, you know, the cheap whiskey's $20, or 22 bucks, something like that. how bad could it possibly be for me to drop down to, let's say, 17? It wasn't even me trying to be like cheap about it. It was just like,
what's the fall off?
The worst that could happen? Thinking like, I mean, if the cheap stuff's this good, like the cheap garbage is this, maybe it'll be okay as like a mixer. Like I won't drink it straight, but mix it, sure. No. Like one of the worst liquors I've ever tasted. I go down south. That same bottle that I think cost $17 here was $9. Now, that much liquor has no business being $9. But I guarantee that's what the alcoholics run in there and grab. Because they sell the small bottle, like the small personal bottle, like flask size, for about $1.50. It is literally an alcohol for alcoholics and only alcoholics.
That really could have done better, but oh well.
And not just alcoholics, but poor alcoholics. Mazzari is not a poor alcoholic. Borderline functioning depending on the day.
Yeah, I need to make splits for this, but this was, again, proof of, hey, do I know the run? Yes, no. Which, outside of, like, the massive meltdown in Gavarin, was actually, like, really good. Okay.
Man, we're gonna be hot commodities. Just because it's the last bit of...
Decent engineers. Don't forget the 10-pack. Is it? No, is this the 10-pack? No, 10-pack's after the elevator. Nope.
Oh, I didn't get to tell you, but I heard these journalism majors talking. I found out they were journalism majors while I was walking behind them. And they were talking about how like hard their classes were, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm graduating and stuff. And they're like, but I'm no longer going to be able to use ChatGPT to do all my work because I'll be at like an actual job, and they're going to catch on right away. And I'm like, oh bruh, when this is your biggest issue. And then the other one's like, well, yeah, they were just going on about how like AI was gonna like how they can't do their job without AI, or like how they were saying how difficult their classes were even with AI. That's what it was, and I'm like, bruh, really?
Bruh.
You're already cheating and you're still having issues. If there's one thing ChatGPT can do,
It's right.
it's write journalistic articles.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't get the kill here. Nope.
It would have been close.
No, it would have been fine if I didn't face the wall and just shoot straight up. If I was actually charging that way, I probably could have done it. But that turnaround, like, that cost me enough time, and it was already halfway across. It is what it is. Not
Oh
like,
yeah, you can't charge and turn around, can you?
no, you have to plant. I kind of don't like the fact that you can't alternate missile type here.
Alternate in what kind of way?
Like, you can't change from, like, supers to ice or something.
Are there always missiles in this game?
Yes, they're always, like, once you get supers, it's always supers. Once you get ice, they're always super ice missiles.
Why do you want weak ones?
Fair enough.
Is there like a benefit?
Yeah, so, not super missiles fire faster. So if you're trying to do, like, missile puzzles,
That is weird that you wouldn't be able to turn it off slower.
yeah, but, like, significantly slower, but, you know, higher damage, obviously.
Well,
Fuck off,
How
man!
much slower are they?
Uh,
And isn't that the point of
I don't know how much slower they are.
what's the whatever the scatter missile thing?
Storm missiles? Yeah, but you have to charge that, and you can't...
That uses just regular doesn't it?
Yeah, they use just regular. That's tight, man! Oh, I just barely clipped that. Huh, because I'm on the slide. No, I'm not. Okay. That is probably the hard, like, one of the harder things I have to do in that run. This run. It might be the hardest... I have to... It might be the hardest thing I have to do in this run.
You know what? Maybe I will wear my suit.
I'm not wearing my suit.
No, for graduation. Not my suit, but
Oh.
for graduation.
I was probably just gonna wear, like, maybe, like, black pants, white shirt. Although... I'm thinking black pants, black shirt might go kind of crazy.
Black shirt, black pants. Black pants, black shirt will just look like you're a priest.
That's true.
If you want to be the nuclear priest,
No, I'm good.
just get the white collar.
Man, I haven't screwed this up yet. Can I get swag strats? Nope. Rip. No swag strats. Alright, this is the puzzle that you hated. And this is where I had like a complete meltdown before.
It took me, I think, 20,
It took me a really long time.
20, 30 minutes to do it the first time.
Yeah. because I did not understand how it worked, and I'd be like mashing B, and then Samus would just be like jumping, and I'm like, just boost, please.
I kind of feel like they did a poor job explaining
I don't
how some of the mechanics
I don't
work
feel
at
like
times.
speed doesn't feel like it's explained that well at all, because it interrupts the animation.
Well, everything's so I think that's what people like about it.
Oh yeah,
Everything in this is so not Metroid. Like we've never really had slopes that
sloped.
accomplished anything. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
Super Metroid had slopes. I don't remember if Fusion had any. I don't think Fusion had any slopes.
There we go. Kind of did the more risque strat.
Metroid 2. I don't think had any slopes. And water puzzles in the past were basically avoid water.
I don't think there's that many water puzzles here.
Yeah, well, there's 0 in the rest of the series, so.
I mean, there's a couple, but puzzle?
I think there's 0.
Like actual, honest to God puzzle?
I guess not puzzle, but like, there have been water obstacles in prior games to hinder movement, but I don't think there's ever been anything to do in like fix and change the terrain.
Uploading data.
Next has clear light.
I'm actually really gonna be excited to see how much time I save off just from running this again. And then there's all the time save and movement and actually just doing better, faster strats. This is the perfect length of like longer speedrun that I want. About like 2-ish hours, maybe 3.
I find fast categories kind of boring. Like beating Ocarina of Time in 6 minutes. Like, that's just boring. Because it kind of feels like you're not playing the game enough.
Man, it'd be really nice to do like a ball spark through all of this.
Can you do that?
There's like a way you just...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just like an insane speed keep. Highly skilled, like really precise. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk. Not even flash, walk.
This game is really flashy, if you know what you're doing.
Yes, it is, 100%. And now, behold, the first item in the game. One missile tank.
Now, if only Breath of the Wild was a good speedrun.
Yes.
We have no good solo speedruns on this.
Nope.
They're just too long. And then any percentage
Fuck you.
of Zelda is just kind of boring. It's just running in, get 5 swords, get a shield, perfect parry 50 times, and then
Yep.
beat the game.
Alright. This can be done a lot faster, still. Right. Beware of the death to the forbidden water. There's probably a neat speed keep you can do here. Can also be a lot cleaner, but whatever. Hey, hey.
You want to do something?
Man, that was like awful. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
What are you getting downtown? Do you want to go to Chick-fil-A?
Man. Just random miscellaneous time loss is always annoying.
Okay, well, I'll put on socks. And go to Chick-fil-A. Because I gotta go to Walmart. We'll pick up some. I gotta go to Walmart and pick up a suitcase anyway.
Alright,
And then we can
Z57,
pick up-
don't suck it.
We can pick up all of anything Sung needs for the last month that he's here while he's alone. If he lets us. He's not like Sam where he stays up.
Alright, what is it? 1, 2. 1, 2.
Is it the same?
1. Yeah. Fuck! Nope, dead.
I would wear my brown shoes that year for graduation, but I don't know if it's brown shoes with the blue
Brown with blue.
with the blue gown looks good. Or it's better with black. It's mostly with the gown that's the problem. I don't care like
Say khakis.
I could wear navy.
I was not expecting to lose during that Z57, and honestly, it was probably faster if I would have died. But oh well. So it be.
Fuck, I accidentally turned my phone back on.
Mm. I don't know how to do the waterways stuff.
There's a phrase. I think you're catching on. I'll just see you at the next GDQ.
Dude, I've been wanting to actually submit stuff to GDQ for like 2 years now, especially because it was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was the other year, wasn't it?
It was in Pittsburgh for the past 2.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I wanted to submit Tetris 99 of all games.
I just don't know if that would work well.
Yeah, they've done it at a GDQ before.
Have they really?
Yeah.
What was the speed run for?
It was just like a showcase.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, like 1 hour, like watch one of the like old Tetris heads just play. Or maybe it was 2. It was like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep. No, my notch. Ah, fuck, whatever. Almost had it. Ah. Why'd I get a jump though? That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, great. I don't have moon jump. Bruh. Bro, why is this giving me a problem now? Also, why to get the red spark? I don't know. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Rude. Ah, damn it. I don't know how to do that, because I did get it once, but don't know how it works. Another red spark. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's really bad. Okay, not bad for not getting the speed boost, at least on the first one. Yeet. Oy. Alright. So 140. And if I keep up same pace as last run, that's like a 20-minute improvement just off. Hey, like you didn't do anything drastically dumb. Ah, damn it. Whatever.
Uploading data.
This area, there is Raven biome.
Yeah, I need a break after this one. What? Okay. Sure, that works. Oy, oy, oy. That took a little bit. That's fine. Whatever. Hmm? That was a weird momentum thing. Okay. Bruh. Fine, whatever. I'll take it. Just like, small meltdowns on shit that shouldn't be really happen, but whatever. Ay, ay. not bad for, I guess, missing the spark, but... whatever. Just random time loss. Alright, come on. No, this is not power bombs. No, no, don't fall off. What a bad fight. Oh, well, whatever. Whew. That was tight. Okay, cool. Got it. Nice time save, I guess. That's what I'm saying, is like, it's gonna be about a wash, which is crazy stupid, but okay. Nice. Okay. Wugga 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 wugga. Still can't beat out that guy. Damn. How am I on like the same pace run as last time? What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it does. It's just really funny that I have like comparable amounts of time loss in completely different parts of the run on 2 different times. Yeah, whatever. Oh, supers are like that effective against it? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Or that I just... okay. Well, bam. I thought supers were like shit against those guys. Okay, never mind then. I think this is somehow slightly better pace.
Samus of this island.
Ferenia. Right, Blue Tilly. What am I supposed to do here again? Actually... Why am I so tired? That's so much easier than what I did last time. Don't need to do double cross bombs. Excuse you. Not that one. This one. That's what it's supposed to be. That's where I'm losing my time there. Excuse me, what? Get in. We speed running in this. Alright, so this is that, and 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 then that, and that, and that. Yeah, this is the big one. This is most of it. This is pretty much most of Ataria. Oh, and that one. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Lock in. That was a bit sloppy, but whatever. What? Coming out of Morph Bolt kills it? Alright, whatever. Alright, Cataris. Again. What's here? Right. Secret tunnel, grapple, hot rooms, speed booster at the top, come back down for speed booster at the bottom. Alright. Come on. We go right through the door. Sheesh, man. Ew. Ew. Probably actually just keep the speed all the way up through here. Right? Bottom of Taria now. Erg. On. All right. Iron in the tub. Bomb at the top. Pack at the bottom. And then don't forget clean up in Gavarin. Please don't. It's bad. This should be fine, right? Yeah, it's going to be. Crunchy game. I don't know why I didn't get a spin there and just got a boost instead, but whatever. Alright, Gavarin. Do not forget the missile pack. Plural. Please. Please, 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 please. Don't be a dumbass. I feel like I'm missing 10. It's 10 in Elon. Alright. Come on, man. I know there's a metric boatload of time saving this run, but come on, man. Let's do it. Hey dear. Come on. Gotta go fast. And then this is where I get the pack. And then I go up to the right, left, right. And then I go down and to the right. And then I do not this. Oh wait, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Duh. And then the last thing is just top of Hanubia. Well done. Didn't miss any this time, Doc. Unless spin boost is required, in which case, well, damn, that sucks. And there we go. That's everything. Alright, come on, Samus. $20-minute PB? Something like that? Just on not going for dumb shit that I don't understand. And again, there's hella time save. Okay. Damn, yeah, it's like a 20, almost 25-minute PB. It's gonna be like 20, like 22. What was it 303 something or other? Was the run before this? Two 39:36, almost a 25-minute PB. Right. I need to check to see what I need for submissions. I'm pretty sure I just need the ending percentage.